Hi, I'm Jen Hiro from Innovations Public Charter School in Kona, and we have been very fortunate to be a part of the Thinking Classroom Project. We have a group of teachers who have formed a study group, and in our study group, we are working on the question of how do we incorporate life-worthy learning into our curriculum, and how will students show what they understand and what they can do. And this has been a really helpful project for our school because it's given us tools, protocols, and practice in figuring out how to theorize from practice. So using examples that we're using in our own curriculum to develop theories about life-worthy learning and what learning can look like in the classroom that will last students into their future and be applicable in their times. One of our teachers from the study group reflected on this process this year, and her reflection speaks clearly to the impact that it's had on us as a staff. Through our study group, we unpacked the concepts of life-worthy. Is it the skills of learning, or is it the concepts that can be applied across disciplines? Understanding rather than doing, honoring the process, not just the product, hearing students' authentic voices, and coming to the realization that doing can be fueled by understanding of a concept. But as students may do by rote memorization with no conceptual understanding. And it was through the protocols and the experience that we've had in the Thinking Classroom that we've been able to look at student work samples and our teaching practice to examine this question more thoroughly. The teacher reflects, in a pandemic that drove us apart, it in turn helped us to reach out and collaborate. It has been incredibly challenging, but the partnerships within our school and across the Pacific to Harvard's Project Zero have been a strong support group. They are where we can go to ask questions, get feedback, and work together. We found some interesting common themes in the Thinking Classroom study group, including learning is social, students can spark others' thinking, being adaptive in real time is a huge part of teaching, which requires teacher awareness and vigilance, and that the authentic voice of students needs to be heard. As a charter school who is able to co-construct our own curriculum with our students' interests and passions in mind, this Thinking Classroom has been an amazing tool for us to be able to further this study.